Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a regular zipper into a double-ended zipper so that it slides in both directions like this, which is a really handy fastening for bags or larger pockets. This is for a regular zipper, not an invisible zipper, and it also is a closed end zipper, so it doesn't come apart like on a coat, for example. To begin, you will need your zipper and 2 zipper pulls. Now there are a few ways you can do this, and I'll take you through them. You can take 2 zippers of the same size, not length. Zippers are sized according to the size of the zipper pull and then the length of the strip of the zipper tape. You can take a zipper, cut off the top and remove a zipper pull. Then you can place this zipper pull onto your second zipper. Secondly, you can buy a zipper pull set like this. This is a relatively cheap and you can get it from stores like Amazon. I'll place a link below. But inside you'll get some zipper fixing tools and a load of different size zipper pulls. You can then go through, match with your tape and use that instead of pulling one apart. This set is great to have in just for fixing broken or damaged zippers on clothing, so I do recommend. Finally, you can buy continuous zipper tape with a bag of zipper pulls. The advantage of this is you don't need to know ahead of the time the length of zip you will need. You can just have a stock of so many meters worth of zip in your main colours and you're ready to go no matter the project. The last thing you will need is a lighter, or a match, or a tea light candle. Some form of small controllable flame just to burn the very edges of the tape and seal it. Cut your zipper to length, allowing yourself an extra centimetre or 2 to work. And then take your flame and melt the edge. See how the fibres that are fraying disappear. You don't want to melt and deform the zipper teeth, so this is a really light and quick movement, just sealing that edge. Do this for both sides. Working from one end, we will now thread our zipper pull onto our zipper tape. Pull apart your tape a few inches. Now guide your zipper pull onto one side only, pulling the tape through to just beyond halfway. This is why we sealed the tape a moment ago. If you don't, what tends to happen is this begins to fray now as you work with it. Next, keeping that in place, thread the other side. This is where it gets fiddly because you're working with a small area, but the process is quite simple. So you want to guide that second side so it is level with the first side. Let me set this down and see how the 2 sides of the zipper are level. You need it level so that your zipper sides are even. Let me adjust it so they aren't level. If you don't get them level, my zipper would finish earlier on one side of the tape than the other. Now you could even that off later with scissors, but if you do that when adding your second zipper pull, your zipper won't lie flat as there will be more teeth on one side than the other. So just trying to get into the habit of always threading it even. Once you pick up this skill, you'll find it quite straightforward. So threaded here, you can see one side is further in than the other. This means more teeth are on one side than the other. This will create problems and you don't want this. So have your tape even, just past halfway in your zipper. Now slide that zipper pull down the tape whilst holding both sides. I find a good technique is to place it flat on the table, hold it steady with your fingers and then pull. There we go, we have it on. You'll feel it go all at once and your teeth will lock. If you pull this all the way back right now, it will fall off, so you can redo it if you aren't happy. Just practice doing it again and again. To get the double pull effect, we repeat this process from the opposite side of the zipper tape. Ensure your tape is level as you insert it. Your zipper pulls will be facing opposite directions here, so the tabs face one another. Secure it and ease it down. Here it is from a different angle. Sometimes if you have a tricky time getting it to go, you can ease the tape backwards as you pull the zipper forward. I find I have to do that if I threaded it a little too far on. Slide that down and check it zipping correctly, which it is, and that they meet up to one another. Remember, the ends of this need securing or the zips will pull off. As I said earlier, you can do this process with a set zip length. Cut off the stopper at the top of the zip and remove a zipper pull. Then take this to your second zipper, cut away the stopper again at the top and thread your zipper pull on in the opposite direction to the one that's already on. My name is Elfie Sew and I create sewing tutorials for all abilities. Please like and subscribe if you have learnt something today and would like to learn more. I am going to be releasing some sewing patterns in the coming weeks for bags that require this technique. So if you are interested in that, do stick around. Otherwise, enjoy your current project and happy sewing.